What is going on, everyone? NASCAR Joshua 5 here, and we are back on NASCAR 25. Iowa is now in the books. Congratulations to Ty Gibbs with his second career Cup Series win. This weekend we are at Richmond for the night race. Just 3 races remain until the chase, so we have Richmond, New Hampshire, and Daytona. We have a short track, a 1-mile track, and then we have a super speedway, so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to make the chase this year. And not too much longer until NASCAR 26 comes out. I'm really excited about that. Also, I kind of recorded this. This wasn't a planned recording for this race. I just decided to record it at the last minute. So here are my settings thrown in here at the beginning. I made sure to go back and record them. But today we are at Richmond. We're going to drive as the defending winner. He's actually won the last 2 Richmond races, and that's Austin Dillon. I don't know why. He just has, him and his team seem to have the setup right for Richmond. So we're going to give it a run in this car. Also, I have that die-cast to that paint scheme as well. So let's go ahead and go to Richmond for the Cookout 400, and we're going to get underway here. Let's go ahead and get the pre-practice ceremonies.
The atmosphere is electric as the engines roar into life. Drivers battle it out in the iconic Richmond racing. From thrilling side-by-side racing to heart-pounding finishes, Richmond promises to deliver non-stop excitement each and every lap.
Alright, so we're going to cut to the end of practice here. I did about a few laps. I had to change the setup because it was just a little too tight. But we're going to go ahead and advance on to qualifying. Car was really tight. I couldn't keep it on the bottom, but Ryan Blaney wins practice. I ended up 10th, and we are now going to advance to qualifying.
It's time for qualifying. Drivers are on the track, battling the clock for a shot at the pole.
Qualifying, let's roll.
Alright, let's go ahead and get a lap put down here. We're going to fire the car up and come off the pits. Adjust my headset. Alright, let's get to it. Hopefully my car won't be as tight in qualifying here, but we're going to come onto the track. And let's see what we can do. Let's put a good lap down. We come down the back straightaway. Go into turn 3. We get ready to begin the lap. And the car doesn't really want to turn again, of course. I don't know why I could not keep it on the bottom, no matter how hard I tried. But anyway, we're going to take the green flag here. It's another 2-lap qualifying session, just like at Iowa. We go into turn 1. The car turns pretty decently. We're able to get a good run here. I kept getting loose off of turn 2. It was really annoying. You'll see in the race. Go into turn 3. And then we finally get it on the bottom there. That was a good turn 3 and 4. We come off of 4. And we're going to do a 22.655. That was a pretty decent lap. My second lap, I go into turn 1 and I go up the track. That pretty much ruined it for me. So I pretty much just tried to bring it back as best I could. The first lap was going to count just like at Iowa. The first lap was the one that counted. So come off of turn 4. We hit the wall a little bit. And we ended up qualifying 4th. That's way better than I expected, honestly. I thought I'd be much further back than that. So great run there. Christopher Bell and William Byron and Ryan Blaney are ahead of me. So let's get on to the race. Let's go ahead and do the pre-race pep talk here, or commentary.
Virginia's racing tradition is alive and well here at Richmond Raceway. And in just moments, 40 Cup Series drivers will deliver pure NASCAR thunder here in the Cookout 400. Driver, start your engine!
Flip the switch, time to go. Okay, let's change things up.
Alright, let's get on to the race here. We have a custom setup. Like I mentioned, I had to change its setup. This is my 3rd setup that I have on here, so still a little tight, but feel free to use it if you want to. I believe it's the Insider Racing YouTube channel that I got that from. But here we go. We're starting 4th. We have the green flag underway. Here we go. The Cookout 400 is underway. Green flag is out. It is another, I believe, 14-lap race or 18-lap race. I can't tell. But here we go into turn 1. Of course, I was stuck on the outside, and for some reason, the bottom is still the way to go. You can't really make a lot of time on the outside, but I was really just trying to get to the bottom. Kyle Larson gets underneath me here, and we're trying to hold him off here. So we let Larson go, but then Joey Logano is underneath me. I had a lot of hard racing with him in this race. We get a run on Denny Hamlin. We kind of give him a little nudge. but we didn't want to take him out. We go into turn one. I let Logano go, and I was able to finally get to the bottom. Again, I get loose off turn two. That was my struggling point there, besides being tight in the corner. We dive to the inside. We get past Hamlin. We're up into sixth, trying to get past Larson here. We've lost a couple of spots on the start, so we're trying to just get back to where we started here. We dive into the inside of Larson, and we get past him here. Coming off turn two, and now I'm trying to get up to Logano here. He's, for some reason, running a very defensive line there, probably to hold me off, I'm sure. We come off a turn four to complete lap number 3 already, just like that. And I dive to the inside of Logano, trying to get him cleared here. Give him a little tap, clip the apron a little bit, come off turn two. Logano still holds me off, and again I get loose, and I get into Logano there. I dive into turn 3, trying to just desperately get past Logano because the tires are usually fresher at the beginning, and the car seems to handle better at the beginning than at the end there. But I finally get past Logano. I dive into turn 1, and I'm able to clear him. I kind of go up the track a little bit in front of him. Brad Keselowski is also trying to get past me here. 2 former Penske teammates behind me. And now we are back to where we started in 4th, and I pretty much got stuck here for the rest of the race. I was trying to catch William Byron, but Brad Keselowski was behind me. I kept having to go defensive and hold him off here, so that kind of slowed me down. I just could not keep my car on the bottom. I had to really slow it down. It was really frustrating, and I kept getting loose off the 2. Like I said, I just did it there. And then the top 3 got away from me because I kept trying to hold Brad Keselowski back, and it was just really slowing me down. Come off of turn 4 to complete lap number 6. I'm just going defensive now. 10 laps to go, trying to hold Brad Keselowski off. It was really tricky just trying to hold him off. It was really hard. I seem to do a lot better at Iowa. The one thing I will say is the difficulty at some of these tracks in NASCAR 25, some tracks are really, really easy, and some are really difficult. That's kind of annoying. Eventually, I had to just let Brad go there. I couldn't hold him off. He was much better on the bottom. His car seemed like it could roll the bottom better than mine. So we go into turn 1. I let Brad Keselowski go. Now I got Kyle Larson behind me. Brad's able to take off, so we're back to 5th now. I tried to keep up with Brad the best way I could. I felt like I was decent enough to maybe hold Larson back, but it was going to be tough. I think he maybe passed me here. I'm not sure. Halfway home, Larson's looking to the inside. I'm able to drive in the corner. Car couldn't stay on the bottom again, but I was able to hold Larson off there. I'm kind of keeping up with Brad here. I'm able to kind of follow him and try to keep up with him. I don't know if I meant to run high. I think the car just went up the track, and Larson got underneath me there. Oh no, I was able to chop him off there. Okay, I thought Larson passed me there, but no, I was able to hold him off. Go into turn 1, run lap number 10. Larson tries to go to the outside, but I'm able to just clear him off the 2. That was really close. I think he backed off there and let me have that. Go into turn 3. Again, Larson's looking to the outside, so I have Kyle Larson and Joey Logano still behind me. Trying to hold him off. We can begin lap number 11. Still in 5th place. Christopher Bell is the leader. I'm sure he wishes he would have won on Sunday at Iowa. Another 2nd place finish for Bell. He's had a lot of 2nd place finishes this year, so I'm sure he's hoping he can get a win at some point soon. I'm sure he will. That 20 car's been pretty fast. Even with his broken wrist, he was still fast. 5 laps to go. Now we have Joey Logano behind us here and just trying to hold him off the best we can. I was doing really good. Sometimes I could keep the car on the bottom and sometimes I couldn't. It was just depending on how I took the corner. I just really had to slow down a lot just to get the car to turn. And Brad Keselowski was definitely faster than me. That's why I couldn't hold him off. I tried to hold him off for a few laps, but I kind of figured eventually he was going to get past me. It looked like I was just fast enough to hold off Logano and Larson here. They're battling behind me, as you can see. So William Byron and Keselowski are ahead of me. They're pulling away from me here, so I kind of slip up off the bottom there in the corner, 3 and 4. Sometimes I could get it to the bottom, and sometimes I really couldn't. It was really tricky with this setup. Richmond just seems like it's a tricky track for me in NASCAR 25. Some of the tracks are really hard. I think the short tracks are really hard. Like Martinsville is also a track that I kind of struggle at in this game. I really would like to hook my steering wheel up to it, but I can't use it right now. But Larson's trying to get to the inside. I messed up 3 and 4, so now he and Logano are behind me once again with 2 laps to go. I kind of had a rough little moment here. I was kind of struggling, just trying to hold him off. I lost my rhythm for a second, and now it was just trying to hold them off as best I could. They're right on my bumper. They're trying to get past me. I'm really holding them up right now. Coming to the white flag this time, just desperately trying to hold off Larson. White flag is out. We're trying to just hold him off as best we can. We go into turn 1 with a defensive line, kind of like what I did with Brad Keselowski. I thought Larson had me here. I don't know why. I could just seem to hold him off more than Keselowski. I must have just been fast enough to hold him off. We go into turn 3. I finally roll the bottom decently, and I get a run, and I'm able to beat Larson here. And that is the Cookout 400 in NASCAR 25. So I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know who you think will win this Saturday night. Catch you later, everybody. Like and subscribe.